okay, the Philippine Food Safety Framework. As summarized by Food and Fertilizer Technology Center in 2014, in August 23, 2013, President Benigno S. Aquino III signed into law the Republic Act Number 10611, otherwise known as the Food Safety Act of 2013. The law primarily aims to strengthen the food safety regulatory system in the country. So our very own president po, which is President Benigno S. Aquino III, implemented the law Republic Act Number 10611, also known as Safety Food. So ang batas po na ito ay aim po dito ang mapagtibay ang food safety regulatory ng system ng bansa po. And also po, to protect the consumer's health po and facilitate market access of local foods and foods product and other purposes din po. So meron po tatlong objectives po ang Food Safety Act na ito. Una po is to protect the public from foodborne po and waterborne illness and unsanitary and unwholesome misbranded adult foods po, and enhance industry and consumer confidence in the food regulatory po. Table 3.3, Farm and Aquacultural as components of the Philippine Food Safety Framework. So in this table po, nahati po siya sa tatlo po. Ang una po is ang area of concerns, pangalawa po ang subcomponents and regulatory tools. Ang pangatlo naman po ay ang responsible office po. Sa areas of concern po, dito po ang animal and animal products. Under po dito ang meat and meat products po. So pag sabi po natin meat, meron po tayong iba't ibang klase ng meat po. Meron tayong red meat, kung saan nandito po yung beef, goat, lamb. Meron din po tayong poultry, dito po yung chicken and turkey. Sa pork naman po, meron tayong pig's meat po. And meron din po tayong seafood. Dito po yung fish, crabs, and tsaka lobster din po. Sa subcomponents and regulatory tool naman po ng meat is dito po yung meat inspection po. Under po dito yung SPS po.
What
Try
is
po natin
SPS?
sanitary and phytosanitary measures po. Ang aim po ito po ay magme-maintain po ng sovereign rights po ng any government po to provide the level of health protection po. And also po to ensure that these sovereign rights po are not misused for protectionist purposes po. Next po is the codex po. Codex is a collection of international recognized standards po, codes of practices, guidelines, and other recommendation na pinablish po ng Food and Agriculture Organization po. Related po dito yung food production, food labeling, and food safety po. The next po is ang GAP. Ang ibig sabihin po is Good Agricultural Practice. Ito po ay isang certification system for agriculture po, specifying procedures na i-implemented po to create food for consumers using the sustainable methods po. Next po is ang HACCP po. Tulad po ng sabi sir, ang meaning po nito is Hazard Analysis of Critical Control Point.
Guys, it's hazard analysis critical control points.
It is a system which provides the framework for monitoring the total food system po, from harvesting po to consumption po. Under po dito din po ang laboratory testing po. Kung sabi ng laboratory testing po, it is a process po na nag-realize sa scientific analysis para ma-identify po ang mga problema po natin sa mga food products po. Accreditation and in technical assistance po. So, kung sabi natin accreditation po, it enables to demonstrate the corporates po their commitment to the highest level of duty of care. Sa po, a responsible officer po ng meat po. Dito po yung National Meat Inspection Board. created by Republic Act 9296, chaired by Department of Agriculture Secretary and Highway Department of Health po.
Okay, so for this one, for table 3.3, so we have areas of concern, subcomponents and regulatory tool, and responsible offices. So dito lang, ina-explain lang dito. For example, is the area of concern for animal and animal food products. Meron tayo mga regulatory tools, okay, na mga sinusunod, yung mga uh, regulation, standards, okay? So for meat inspection, we have SPS, Codex. What is GAP, Mr. Kanta?
GAP po, Good Agricultural Practices po.
Okay. Yan. So ibig sabihin, anong responsible dito na offices
Yung ano po, ang DOH po,
sa GAP or
Department Agriculture po.
Department of Agriculture. And next is the HACCP or Hazard Analysis Critical Control Points. Yung table na yan. So may areas of concern, ano yung mga components and regulatory tools na ginagamit and the responsible offices for these specific areas of concern. Okay, sige. Proceed tayo, Mr. Kanta. Thank you.
Fish and fish products po. Dito po yung, under po dito yung fish and fishery products. Sa subcomponents and regulatory tool naman po, dito po yung issuance of import and export of fish, export of permit of fish and fishery products po. Dito po kailangan po natin ng permit po. So, sa sunod po is surveillance of imported fish po. So, kailangan po natin siya i-survey po. Yung mga imported fish po kasi pwede po tayong makasuhan po. Dito po, under po yung lab testing po. Sa responsible office naman po, joint forces naman po dito yung FDA po, ang DOH, ang BFAR, DA, FDC, at saka NFA po. Ang FDA po is ang ibig sabihin po ay sa Food and Drug Administration po. While sa DOH po ay Department of Health. Sa BFAR po is Bureau of Fishery and Aquatic Resources po. Ang DA po is Department of Agriculture, FDC po, Department Center po. Tapos NFA naman po is National Food Authority po. Sila po yung Management Committee or ang MOA po. Next po is ang plants and plant products po. Under po dito yung plants and plant health, grains, milk, coconut products, sugar and sugar products po. Ang ano naman po dito, ang subcomponent and regulatory tool po. Andito po yung ang JECFA po na ang ibig sabihin po ay ang Joint FAO o WHO Expert Committee and Food Additives po. Pag sinabi pong FAO po, dito po yung Food Agricultural Organization po. Ang WHO naman po, dito po yung World Health Organization po. Ito po isang International Scientific Expert Committee po. Codex po. Ito po ang recognized standards of codes of practice, guidelines, and recommendations na pinablish po ng Food and Agricultural Organization and the GAP po. Next naman po is ang pesticide residue po. Pesticide residues naman po, ito po ay nag-refers po siya sa mga pesticides po na maaaring natira po sa food after ma-apply po sa food crops po. Under po dito yung published MRL po. Pag sinabi na po natin MRL po, ito po ang maximum residue level. Ito po ang maximum concentration po ng pesticide residue na legally permitted po in or on food commodities po in animal feeds po. Next po is ang laboratory testing, ang research po, ang pest management. So kung paano po natin i-manage po yung mga pest po. Ang responsible office naman po dito is ang DOST po. Pag sinabi po natin DOST po, ito po ang Department of Science and Technology. Dito din po ang DOH o ang Department of Health, ang Department of Agriculture, ang DENR, ang Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Dito po yung practicing scientist, biological environment, physics and social scientists po, and 2 community representatives appointed by the Office of the President. So, sa una po is areas of concern po. Andito po yung food manufacturers. Under po dito yung packers and repackers po. So, dito po, matatakil po natin kung okay po ba yung production po ng mga pagkain, wala po ba naging mga problema sa pagpapak po ng mga foods or mga concern regarding sa mga repackers, mga ganun po. Tapos ang sa next po isang distributor, kung okay po ba yung mapag-distribute ng pagkain po ng mga goods po, kung na-deliver po pa ng maayos, wala po bang mga naging reject, pwede po magreklamo ang mga importers, exporter, o wholesalers po. Last po is ang outlets. Dito po, deliver yung mga product na ibebenta po sa merkado like grocery store, supermarket, and minimal po. So sub-components po, andito po ulit yung GMP po. Ito po ang Good Manufacturing Practice. Dito po ang JECFA, ang Codex po. And under po dito yung mga quality control, laboratory testing po, mga licensing and inspection, mga product registration, post-marketing, surveillance, advertisement and promotion control po, enforcement of and compliance and stakeholder information dissemination. So ang responsible office lang po dito is ang FDA po or ang Food Drug Administration.
All right, next. This describes the relevant Philippine government offices and its regulatory tools for food industry to include processing and distribution of components of the Philippine Food Safety Framework. Okay? And also, um, uh, so from meat, animal and animal products, from to fish and fish products, to plants and plant products. Yan, diniscuss na ating reporter yung mga subcomponents and regulatory tools. Okay, so shall we proceed to the next topic?
Table 3.5 describes the relevant Philippine government offices and its regulatory tools for food service as component of the Philippine Food Safety Framework. Food services as component of Philippine Food Safety Framework. So dito po, yung areas of concern po is restaurants, caterers, including sea and air vessels, seaport, and airports caterers, and street foods. Then sa subcomponents and regulatory tool po, regulation and implementing rules and regulations on food sanitation or Presidential Decree 856. Or in other word po, that is called Code on Sanitation. Code on Sanitation is the improvement of the way of the Filipinos by directing public health services towards the protection and promotion of the health of the people. Then sa responsible offices po, NCPDC or CHD or the Center for Health Development is an instrument of health sector reform agenda implementations that monitor and evaluate the effectiveness and equity of the health system. BQIHS and DOH. BQIHS is Bureau of Quarantine and the DOH is Department of Health. LGU means a local government unit, which is a political subdivision.
Ms. Baldeo, ano yung complete meaning na BQIHS?
Bureau of Quarantine and International Health Surveillance.
Klaro tayo dun ha.
LGU, it means a local government unit, which is a political subdivision of the Republic of the Philippines at the provincial, city, or municipal or barangay. So dito po sa table na to, it is responsible for ensuring access to basic public health services to all Filipinos through the provision of quality healthcare and regulation of providers of health goods and services. Table 3.6 services the relevant Philippine government offices and its regulatory tools for household food consumption as component of the Philippine Food Safety Framework. Dito naman po yung areas of concern niya is consumer. Yung sa subcomponents and regulatory tool naman po, yung advocacy and education in the context of child and youth mental health offers young people the opportunity to express their perspectives with the aim of shifting policy and creating systematic change. Environmental health. It is the branch of public health that focuses on the relationships between people and their environment, promotes human health and well-being, and fosters healthy and safe communities. This is prevention. To lead, synchronize all efforts in disease prevention and control towards health, families, and communities through good governance, dynamic partnership, and shared values. Next is disease surveillance and investigation. Investigating an outbreak epidemic is a set of procedures used to identify the causes responsible for the disease, the people affected, the circumstances and mode of spread of the disease, and other relevant factors involved in propagating the epidemic and to take effective actions to contain and prevent the spread of the disease. Disease management. It is the concept of reducing healthcare's cost and improving quality of life for individuals with chronic conditions by preventing or minimizing the effects of the disease through integrated care. So dito naman po sa responsible offices. NCHP or the National Center on Promotion is a public health practice and resource center focusing on health promotion, wellness, and quality of life of people with disabilities. NCPDC or National Council for Prescription Drug Programs. It is to consist the consistent and accurate billing of pharmaceutical products, the National Council for Prescription Drug Program. DepEd means Department of Education. Formulates, implements, and coordinates policies, plans, programs, and projects in the areas of formal and non-formal basic education. SHNC is a key of component of the department, is designed to maintain and improve the health of school children by preventing disease,
Okay.
promoting health-related knowledge, attitudes, skills, and practices. BEE, or Bureau of Elementary Education. Maintain trust of the Bureau of Elementary Education is to provide access, progress, and quality in elementary education. BSE, or the Bureau of Secondary Education, recommends policies and standards for secondary education, is the implementing agency for SEDIP. TESDA is mandated to approve skill standards and tests, develop an accreditation system for institutions involved in the middle level, manpower development, fund programs, and project for technical education and skills development, and assist trainers training programs. CHED or CHED, the Commission on Higher Education in the Philippine government's agency in charge with promoting relevant and quality higher education, ensuring access to quality higher education, advancement of learning and research, development of responsible and effective leadership, education on high level professionals, and enrichment of historical and cultural heritage. So, yung responsible offices po, responsibility po nila yung transaction contemplated by the cooperative agreements and as to any other entity.